15, 7, 62, 8, 39, 3, 3, 70, 9, 1, 2, 12, 7, and 9. That's the view count for my first 14 videos on this channel. None of them got over 100 views. I thought I would be embarrassed by that, but I'm not. It's a little weird, but I'm very pleased with that, because at the start of this journey I set out to create this YouTube channel, but I wanted to achieve a couple of things. I wanted to get over my fear of failure and judgment, and I also wanted to add consistency into something that I'm doing or building. So the first one, get over my fear of failure. I've had this fear for a long time, and I think it's mostly because of the fact that I care what other people think. And I'm not even afraid to admit this now in my late 40s, that I still have this fear. But having made these first 14 videos has helped me start to get over this fear, because every time I do one, it just builds something more on top of each one that I've done so far. And every time I don't think or overthink posting the video after I've recorded it and just post it and upload, every time that happens, it just gives me a little bit more confidence to be able to do things without worrying about what someone else will think. Fear of judgment and the fear of failure, of having this fear of every time doing something or wanting to do something but not doing it because I'm afraid to fail and afraid to look silly or have people judge me. And I think that's essentially what as simple as that's what it comes down to. So that's really one of the first things that I'm so glad that I'm starting to honestly get over. And it's a weird thing, but doing something like this, it helps you with that. It's really as simple as that, and you don't realize it until you start doing something, what the effect will be and what on you and other parts of your life. So it's great that I feel that way about it. And the second thing is consistency. I want to be able to do this 3 times a week, which I've set out to do for the next year, and I've gone through 1 month of doing it so far. So this is the 15th video. I've done 3 a week for 5 weeks now, and it's built some routine in my life and some consistency. Everything that I'm most proud of in my life, as when I think back on it, it's come out of consistency. I've built this career that I've stayed in for the last 20 odd years, and it came out of doing something over and over again, getting better at it, and then moving on in the similar sort of field when I felt I needed to make a change, but not deviating from that too much. I moved to New York City. That came out of the consistency of staying in that same type of career and being given the opportunities to be able to make a move like that, building up the relationships that came out of that. From where I was to the other side of the world, moving to New York City, it's not an easy thing to have done, but it came out of consistency of doing certain things again. Getting US citizenship, same thing. The consistency of staying in the job that I may not have loved when I got to New York, because there was a goal of first getting the green card and then getting US citizenship. Consistency of doing again the things that I may not have wanted to do, but staying in these roles in order to get to a certain point. Sometimes you have to do the hard stuff to get there, and it's easy to quit, and there's nothing wrong with quitting, But sometimes you have to ask yourself if there's a bigger goal or bigger outcome that you're trying to get to, and if quitting is gonna take you off the course of trying to achieve what you want to achieve. Those are the two things I'm most pleased about that this journey's taught me so far, and it's helping me get through and helping me build on, because I don't think 14 videos is the end of this. I think it's only the beginning, and I think anyone can do something like this. What I'm trying to prove to myself is that by staying consistent through something, continually iterating, learning, changing little things here and there, whether this pattern works, because I think it does. It's been applied to other parts of my life. I've seen it applied to other people's lives, and it works. So I think this is a repeatable pattern you can make in your life. And I'm trying to prove that by doing something consistently over and over and over and getting better at it while you're doing that, learning and getting better, it leads to success. Whatever the success means for this channel, I'm not sure what that is exactly yet. Is it getting more subscribers? Maybe. Is it getting more views? Maybe. Because then it means that I am affecting other people's lives also, and I think that's the biggest goal for me. That's the biggest aim. I want to impact other people's lives through my experiences and what I've learned, so that I can help people on a larger scale. I think that's where I'll end the video, because that's really the point I'm trying to make, is how the consistency and not worrying about what other people think, or about being scared of failing, can do for your life, because you do have an impact to make on other people's lives. I believe we all do. We all have this ability to help other people. I think that's what we've been put on this earth to find our purpose. I believe mine is to help people, however that may be in their lives, whether it's getting better at something, whether it's changing their lives for the better, whatever that may be, whatever that means. I think I've been put on here on the earth to help other people, and I think we've all got to find what that is for ourselves, why we are here. That's probably life's goal. I think I'll leave it there. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate all of you.